Oh, there we go. My OBS is having a stroke. What's going on, everybody? My name is Austin. You're back in Burkify Gaming, and we're here back with 60 seconds. It's actually been a while since I played this game. I know 60 parsecs is out. I can't afford it right now. Because, for those no one really knows, other than Gamer and my family, I fucked up my car. It had a flat tire, and I didn't know it, and then my car tire blew out, and I went into a ditch and fucked up my rim, like bent my rim to shit. So, it's been one hell of a couple days. So I've had to pay for a new one, so I can't afford really anything at this point. I don't even like Coke. If I stole a thing from my parents, I'll have to waste my Dr. Pepper all the time. Okay. Oh god, it's still laggy as all hell. That down. There's a gas mask, maybe pretty important. My kids. Fuck you. Anyway. The radio is just as important. That's right here. I'll try to grab the radio and gas mask. Get it. Got it. No water. Oh shit. Grab it. Checkers. Thank you. My shelter's over here. I am lost. Alright, let's go, bitch. Grab it. And I can't afford to grab my wife. I can't afford that. Okay. Okay, come on. Map. Wifey. Okay. And right there. I don't have any food or anything else. I need you. Let's go. Got a thing of water. Thank you. The gun. Okay. I'll be back anyway. I'm out of time. I have no food, no water. I'm fucked. Shit. That was a bad time all around. Oh, fuck, I'm thirsty. Alright. Yeah, that is really laggy. I don't even know why. Day one. Actually a lot more than I thought it did. All of us made it into the shelter just a second before the blast. That was a close one. As long as we're all together, we can make it work down here. Remember, hearing canned soup is healthy for you. We opened the shelter, and we noticed the shelves were already stocked. We can't say we recall putting in supplies down here, but we're definitely going to put them to good use. So 1 soup and 1 cards. Our shelves are full of cans. We eat from cans, we sleep on cans, we even talk to cans. Some of us already do. It's been day 1. Fucking relax. Plenty of water means we don't have to worry about that for some time. I'm not going to ration supplies. I'm going to try to wait every 5 days, if not 4. I can't remember what my last thing was. I think it was 4 days on my last playthrough of this. Look at that. What a man. He's already throwing that 5 o'clock shadow. It's only been a day. Hello, Mr. Fly. What we make of today will be our tomorrow, so let's make it right. It's impressive how well Mary Jane is handling the situation. She looks fine today. Timmy seems okay, as much as he can be in our current situation. Dolores seems quite calm given the situation. Marty's been calm enough for Ted, and he's doing well. Okay, the contamination of our town is still strong. 70% could result in radiation sickness. So I'll send little Tim out with a gas mask. I'm gonna turn that off. There we go. Good news, everyone. The government just announced that we're dropping crates full of supplies in our area. Finally, they're something useful, or they are useful for something. We should head out to get those crates as soon as possible. Grabbing some protection gear might be a bad idea. Or might not be a bad idea. Alright. Did we get anything from those crates? Looks like we did. Oh, but now Timmy can't use the... Never mind. I went to the supplies. The gas mask got a big damage. Note taken. Don't stand on our supply crate when falling out of the sky. Their drop crate we found wasn't exactly huge, but contained a few supplies that would definitely help us. We were especially happy to find some water bottles and food cans. For a minute, we thought it was canned meat, but we found it was tomato soup. Our theory is that the whole country used a round of tomatoes and no one expected a thing. +2 water and +2 food. Mary Jane is very thirsty. I need something to drink. But we can't leave Timmy without water for too long. Dolores can't remain this thirsty for long. All Ted wishes for a few drops of water. That sucks. I was gonna go, and our gas mask broke, so I'm just not gonna go. We're good right now. We don't need to go. We're still pretty set. Mary Jane keeps fainting. We need to get her something to drink fast. Timmy's in terrible shape. Dolores will not survive. Ted looks like he's got 1 foot in the grave. Okay, everybody gets a drink of water, because no one's hungry yet. So everybody can get a thing of water. Enough of this plain tasteless water. Dolores is really craving a cup of coffee. Real true blue American coffee. We can't drink 5 cups of it and still feel sleepy. But where are we going to find that in this wasteland? Well, Dolores' favorite diner is, well, it used to be a few blocks away. Maybe we should go get on a coffee run. But who? If Dolores wants the goddamn coffee, she can get her damn self. Who do you think I am, Superman? Great, we got a whole pot of coffee. Of cold coffee. The taste is weird and we don't have any sugar or milk to give it flavor, but it'll do. It's a step up from plain, slightly irradiated water we've been drinking. The pot only had a few cups worth of coffee and we gulped it down in mere minutes. All of us are very alert ready for anything for the next 5 minutes or so. Anyway, impressive how well Mary Jane is handling situations, looks fine. No news is good news, nothing new about Timmy. Today's been fine for Dolores thus far. Nothing going on with Ted, no trouble, nothing new. Nobody needs anything. Alright, so I'm just not gonna go. We're good. What would we give to be able to enjoy the sunshine again? We can't say there's a lot of light underground. We don't expect it to get any brighter down here. I'll put a new light or something. Still, it's better to be safe down here than dead up there. It's always better when things are calm. Luckily, nothing new happened to Mary Jane today. Like the good scout Timmy is, he's making the best of the situation. He even seems cheerful. Life is hard for all of us right now, but Dolores is in a good mood today. We hope it'll stay this way. There isn't much going on with Ted. No trouble, nothing new. Alright. We're good. You know. Hear that? No, because no one's talking. Not a word in hours. None at all. We can't just stare and stare at the walls. We need to do something about this. Sure, play with the radio. I'd be able to pick up a station or two. That was my jam. What I could hear. How fortunate we took the radio with us. We can probably listen to some music. They still play music out there, don't they? Mary Jane needs something to drink tomorrow. Timmy should eat something, but it doesn't need much. We should drink. Okay, so everybody can wait till tomorrow to do anything. We're good. We found some weird mushrooms growing on one of the walls. Food shortage is no laughing matter, so maybe it would be a good idea to grab a mushroom bite or two. Sure, that's a new one I haven't seen yet. Why not? We can get high. Oh, Dolores. We learned something today. Tomato soup is our best friend and mushrooms aren't. Yuck. Mary Jane is quite hungry. Mary Jane keeps fainting. Timmy should eat something. Okay. Everybody's thirsty again. I don't think they quite need water. Dolores, you're fine. Shut the fuck up. Still very irradiated. If there's anyone who can rescue us from this hell situation, it's our government. You can badmouth them all you want, but it probably means you're either a naysayer or a commie. We're good citizens. We've been paying our taxes regularly, so we're sure Uncle Sam's coming to get us. We'll accept that. Well, except that one time never mind. Our government... The government people are coming, and we should keep our ears and eyes open for any sign from them. Yeah, turn on the radio. We knew it. The government has not fallen. They're coming to save us. They didn't give exact dates in their radio transmission, but we're sure they won't keep us waiting long. They said they will be in touch in a couple of days and told us to wait up for instructions. Let me do something real quick on my OBS. I can't. Hold on. Fuck. Hold on. I keep forgetting about this. In my 4 zombie playlist, I totally forgot to turn up desktop audio because I realized after 3 videos that it was too quiet. Desktop audio was, but hopefully they'll fix it. I didn't even think that y'all can hear anything until just now. Anyway. Okay, I didn't actually read those. Timmy's hungry. Okay, everybody can get food today. Okay, Dolores is already pretty fucked, so we'll send her on an expedition tomorrow. She's already pretty sick. Playing a game or two might be a good way to relieve the mood and take our minds off the problems of today or tomorrow. And hey, playing games is good for you, so why not give it a try every now and then? Yeah! Take that, Mom. We played Truth or Dare. When it turned out only asking questions that the most common was, are we going to eat anything besides tomato soup? We decided that's enough games for now. Truth or Dare? Truth. Are we going to eat anything besides tomato soup? Shut the fuck up, Timmy, you little bitch. Didn't y'all just eat? Didn't I literally just feed you fuckers? Okay. Dolores is going outside with, I don't know, you can take anything, just nothing. Go. Water is what Mary Jane needs most right now. Timmy's very hungry. For his apple juice right now, she gets some water, not till tomorrow. Dolores on her way to the surface, so just make it back safe and sound. It won't last long, so everybody can wait till tomorrow. What's the sound? A galloping horse? We rushed the door and were greeted by 2 men dressed like they come from medieval fair. We identified the source of that. One of them was holding 2 rocks, hitting them against each other while the other was skipping and pretending to be a rider. Alright. They said they were looking for some antique cup. The Holy Grail, maybe? They were clearly crazy but harmless, so we fulfilled their request and it was worth it. They turned out to be very generous and gave us an axe. They claimed it was a magical battle axe, but it looks like it's just a regular one. Whatever, as long as the blade is sharp. Mary Jane keeps fainting. Yeah, everybody gets water today. Oh, excuse me. Fond memories are one thing, but we need to be ready for the harsh reality that awaits us. It's impressive how well Mary Jane is handling situations. Looks fine today. Timmy is good. Well, at least he was 5 minutes ago. This morning he's been calm enough for Ted and he's doing well. Alright, everybody's good. It's been a while. We don't know anything about what was happening on the surface. If we had a chance to tune into this emergency radio broadcast, we could learn a thing or two. Go for it. Why not? We were able to get a wake signal and tap into the government's emergency announcement service. And guess what? Great news. The fallout outside is mostly gone. It's been much safer travel service now. Everybody's fine. Sure. I'll play with 2 water bottles. Oh! Dolores, you're back! Hi, honey. What'd you bring? Damn it. Oh, we lost 2 water bottles. That was not what I was wanting. That's... Alright. Our house wasn't the only one to suffer. Most of the neighborhood was destroyed by the blast. The street was completely covered in a pile of rubble, chunks of wall and roof tiles. A rare passerby and a gas mask can occasionally be seen from a distance scavenging for supplies. Found a refrigerator in the middle of our neighborhood lawn. Even without electricity, the light was on. They did a few soup cans, surprisingly a brown fedora. It wasn't edible, we tried. They had plenty of real guns and ammunition. It's encouraging to see that kids would make the best of terrible situation. They even shared some of the ammunition with us. Nice! Debris formed a tunnel of sorts. At the end of the tunnel, there was a bright light. We were amazed, we were frightened, we were curious. We soon discovered the meaning of all this. Yep, was a flashlight. Mary Jane is quite hungry. Mary Jane needs something to eat or drink. Alright. So, nobody gets anything today. It's up to you. You might need the med kit. I think you're fine. We had thought phone calls were a thing of the past after Tom bomb obliterated everything in our little town. However, a phone booth outside our street survived the bombing somehow. Go get it, Dolores. You're already sick as fuck. Don't do it again. For the kids. She's not doing too well. We answered the phone. We could clearly hear a gasp of relief from the caller. They introduced themselves as survivors from a nearby town of Hill Valley. We had started exchanging information, and then the call was cut short. Something must have gone wrong on their side. We hope they will get back to us. We're glad to see Dolores come back safe from Wasteland. Mary Jane is quite hungry. Alright, everybody can have a little bit of everything today. Alright, yeah, Timmy, you're gonna have to probably go. We stumbled upon the remains of a bandit shantytown. Someone or something tore it down. Incidentally, amidst the rubble, we found a cat licking its paws nonchalantly. Surrounded by blood and dismembered limbs, as we made our way out to the shelter, the cat followed. We can hear now its paws impatiently scratching our hatch. Sure. I like a kitty kitty. I got a kitty kitty. Where's my kitty kitty? Oh, my cat is. We opened the hatch, the cat jumped in and marched around the whole shelter, sniffing at all of us, every wall, corner, empty soup can, and... When you quit fucking messaging me, Tashi. I'm busy. Turn that over so I get distracted by it. Finally, it picked a quiet place, sat down, and let a deep sigh before taking a 12-hour nap. Its collar has Sherikov etched into it. What kind of name is that? Russian, I think. Maybe Czechoslovakian or that region. Impressive how well Mary Jane is handling the situation. Timmy is very hungry. I just fed you yesterday, Timmy, you bitch. I guess you're about to go out, so the least I can do is feed you. Timmy's going. And he's going with the X. That's the government man's. Mary Jane seemed quite fine today. Hopefully it'll stay that way. Timmy is out at the wasteland. We don't know what we'll do if he doesn't come back. Grieve? Maybe. Laura's not eating anything for a while. No problems or troubling Ted this fine morning. Everybody can shut the fuck up. Everybody received another message from the government. The military is preparing a rescue mission. They want all survivors to head to a specific location in the area, then leave a sign that someone is still alive and kicking nearby. The problem is they provide us the geographical coordinates, but we need the map to find out where they're supposed to be headed. Otherwise, it's complete gobbledygook. I'm not gonna lie, I read dick for a second. I got really confused. Not what he meant to be joking. I literally thought this said dick and was somewhere in there. I was thinking like gobbled a dick or something like that. That made it worse. I'm sorry. A quick glance at the map gave us the information we required. We left them at a message in a bottle. Can we spare some water? Mary Jane's been asking about it all day. Doors would love to eat something. Y'all are fine till tomorrow. We expect nuclear explosion would be enough to quench any petty arguments when the future's not looking too pretty and all you see is naked walls, but not much is necessary for an explosion. It happened, we started fighting like crazy. Day 20. Enough arguing. There are more important things to worry about. Mary Jane keeps fainting. Water. Okay. We are running severely low on water. Oh, cat's in the window. How about the lake we've been going to for the past few years? It would be so good to find ourselves there, far away from all this madness. Swim a little, maybe take a boat ride, even if the whole place turned into Adamville. Excuse me. Still is better than safe down here than dead up there. Okay, we are completely out of water, it looks like. Sharkov made sure to take care of itself, but we can't help but wonder how much of a self-made cat it is. We found an address on its collar. It's unlikely the owner's still alive. No. No. Wait, maybe I should have. Maybe they would have had water for me. Maybe. The cat belongs to us now. It's our new dear friend and valuable addition to our bunker. Banker. We managed to use it as a pillow for a whole 10 seconds before it almost scratched our eyes out. Clearly it's very fond of us. It's staying and that's final. Mary Jane's quite hungry. Dora's not eaten for a while. Tiz's stomach is rumbling. Timmy, please come back for food and water. Okay, let's see what we got. The traveling salesman paid us a visit today. He introduced himself as Willie. Apparently business can do well even after the end of the world. Offers. Okay, we have a deck of cards, so I can get a bottle of water. So we'll give them that for a bottle of water. Fuck checkers, I was never good at the game. Made deal with a salesman and helped him pack. He strolled away with the wasteland and knew exactly where he was going next. Mary Jane's diet used a little food. Okay, that's disturbing. Timmy, please come back. I need water from you. We're going to die. Hurry back, Tim. We had a situation in our hands. There's a group approaching our shelter, and they don't seem like the occasional friendly scavengers you run into. They look like they're out for blood. Or cans. Probably cans. This is a terrible time for humanity if canned soup is enough to turn us into monsters. Grab the gun! We have ammo! Unbreakable. Oh. Oh. Alright. Doris bravely faced hunger. However, eating is a habit is hard to shake off. She couldn't take it anymore. I starved her to death. Oops. It's not surprising that a few shots were enough to send those cowards running. Push his weapons' rifle malfunctions or reuse our ammo. Well, alright. Alright. He found bug spray. Our axe didn't make it though. Alright, so I'm just gonna give everybody a little bit of everything. Cool, Mary Jane, you're next. Everybody have a little food. We got a good amount of food for now. I'm gonna take the flashlight. That'll be fine. Timmy's very hungry. I just fed you both. Shut up. Their holes in the bunkers aren't big enough for rats. They can easily fit a cat. We know a sheriff has been sneaking outside every other night and coming back in the morning. Sure. Why not? Sheriff looks to an old junkyard that's inhabited by one lone resident, a self-proclaimed scientist living in an old bus converted into a lab to conduct his experiments. The doc seemed happy to have his pet back, although the cat showed no enthusiasm at the prospect. We exchanged some small talk, but truth to be told, we were kind of in a hurry to get out of there. The scientist not seem completely sane. He mentioned something about escaping the wasteland in the spaceship. Is that 60 seconds or 60 parsecs came by? We can't leave Tim without water for too long. Where's water when Ted needs it? You're fine till tomorrow. Timmy didn't say a word, but when he was outside, he scratched his hand on a wire or some other rusty piece of metal. His wound is not looking pretty, and we need to do something about it. Alright, Tim. Using our first aid supplies was the obvious choice for getting Timmy back in shape. He's young and strong, so we had no doubt he'll recover soon. Timmy should eat something. Timmy's terrible shape. We need to give him water now. Tim looks like 1 foot in the grave. Need a drink. Alright, you both have a thing of water. We were afraid the army wouldn't get back to us, but eventually they did. The next transmission was full of evacuation promises, but ended up in a big if. Speaker requested the survivors of group's arm of firearms should dispose them before they get rescued. We don't know if this is right. That's fine. I don't have a gun anyway. Mine broke. I have a broken gun. Oh, Kitty's back. We gotta bring something useful, like water. Since we didn't have a gun to begin with, soldiers didn't have any issues with us. When we woke up today, we discovered that Sherikov somehow found a way back into the shelter. Does that mean it'll stay for good? We're not sure, but what exactly transpired between the little guy and its owner, we asked, but it wouldn't tell. Timmy should eat something. Ted is still sick. That's fine. First aid kit is of no use, and we need to do something about it for some bizarre reason. We believe it can be lethal bug spray. So bug spray for a med kit? Maybe. I'm not a scientist. Okay. We're not gonna pretend that works. Hungry bitches. I didn't read the last one. I accidentally double clicked. We need water. Da 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 da. And my leg itches. Curiosity almost killed the cat. Found tire wire sticking out from the ceiling and pulled it out. Plaster and debris fell on a tabletop with a big meowing fur ball. Yeah, we'll examine the wire. I don't know what it leads to, but it's probably important. She brought water! Oh, she saved her fucking asses. We have water and a new can of bug spray. And a lock. And an axe! What a beast! I grabbed the cable and followed it to a rusty old truck parked in our neighbor's driveway. Upon opening the door, we were confronted with 2 men wearing huge headphones who looked extremely surprised to see us. They wiretapped our shelter when we were asleep and they were listening to everything we said. We gave them help and marched back to our bunker. Excuse me. Nothing made us happier than the sight of Mary Jane returning to the shelter from the surface. Brought our flashlight back too. Had a girl. We were happy to find the fire station in our town is at least semi-operational even after the apocalypse. It's not really shocking. Firefighters are the greatest of heroes, right? After Marines and ice cream men. Although none of their faces looked familiar, we were surprised that they're the real deal. They had uniforms, helmets, and everything. They even customized their headwear by drawing a lot of menacing skulls on them. How creative. Near the garage, we found a giant firefighters shooing off some giant mutated cockroaches with a fire hose. We joined in the fun and managed to fill some water bottles in the process. Outside, next to entrance, we found a mannequin dressed in a police uniform nailed to the wall with a fire axe. It must have been an art installation of sorts, and we were sorry to ruin it, but we really needed that axe. At the back of the station, we found a few lockers filled with hand grenades and landmines. You didn't take any of those? How about fuck you? Although initially friendly, the firefighters became a bit anxious after a while. They handed us a can of bug spray and asked us not to tell anyone about what they saw here. We're not sure why. Maybe they're too humble and don't want people them to shower with gifts. Mary Jane is starving. Yeah, everybody can have a little bit of everything, I guess. Not bad. Yeah, no one's going right now. Sure, let them explain themselves. They briefly waved some sort of ID cards in front of our faces and told us they were a top secret government mission. The wiretap wasn't to spy on us, rather on the cat. Suspected of being a Soviet agent, they're willing to let us into their super top secret government safe house. We help them with some of their top secret missions. They assured us that they avoid contact. Let's give them more details. While conducting our daily supply count, we've noticed the soup can was missing. We're absolutely sure it was there yesterday. The only minute thing we have a soup thing from Monos. We need to figure out who the culprit was. It was Ted. It was. It was definitely Ted. It must have been. He denies it. Not only is he a thief, but also a liar. Mary Jane's accused a little food. No news is good news. Nothing new with Timmy. Either take out medicine or never see me eat another can of soup. Hurry. Alright. You already ate. Fuck you. Right now, some suspicious sounds coming from behind our door. When we peeked outside the door, we saw a leather suitcase. Sure. That's our cow, blue cow on the wall over there. Seriously, look at the blue cow. Inside the suitcase we found some soup, but yuck, it expired a long time ago. We're not feeling very well. Some of us spent the morning using the bucket in the corner. We're not expecting anonymous gifts ever again. The army started broadcasting again. They're requesting a representative from all survivor groups to meet them in a specified location nearby. Seems they wish to question people before they evacuate some of us from the area. We're not sure if it's good or bad. We should send someone. It's still our best chance. Ted will go to this diplomatic mission. His beard will protect him. See what I mean? Look at that. We made it to the meeting. The serious-looking soldier asked a few questions, made some notes, and told us they would get back to us. We can only hope he made a good impression. Too bad our Sunday didn't make it through the explosion. Alright. We'll send Tim again. Okay, so maybe needs a little food. Sure, we'll do it again. There we go. Damn it, Ted. We're a regular family, so we have the occasional argument or two, but it was never as intense as the fight we just got into. No one wants to speak to each other. Let's hope this thing won't be too long. It's only you two and Dolores' body. Who were you arguing with? Kiki. Door knocking thing is willing to offer a lot for decent ammunition. No. It's our ammunition. Even though we don't really have a gun anymore. Tim's back already, and looks like he brought something with him. That man was desperate. When he refused to hand over ammunition, he was able to throw a smoke bomb in the hatch before he could see anything. He was gone with it. Asshole. We're so proud of Timmy that he came back from Wasteland and is safe with us now. On the edge of town, there was supposed to be a big parking lot. Now it's more than a junkyard. Most vehicles completely wrecked or burned down. We figured it was still worth checking out. Under most remains of a picnic table, we found some bottled water. Cool, we got tomato soup. Dad needs some. Using a high-tech setup involving paper cups and yards of string, the agent rang us in with our new next top-secret mission. Go ahead. You're already sick, so I mean, die for all I care. Open the door. Well then, fuck you! That's how that works. Beaten up, tied, and forced to watch a band of raiders plunder our home. If there ever was a time when we thought of our shelter as a home, it was right then. Sure. We're already dead. Go ahead and finish this off. Oh, we got a radio. We're all gonna die. Even, you know. Go on, Ted. I mean, you're the best hope for his family left. Oh, God. Timmy's gone. I mean, Ted's not fully here either. I mean, look at that. Hunger drove Timmy insane. When he realized we would never be able to provide for him, he snuck out and never returned. The young man was assisted by a group of other survivors who are all armed but really friendly. He found the girl, threw her weapon, and fought off the band, guarding the exit. Ted has gone crazy. I'd say so. We can't really afford to send somebody out. Oh God, Mary Jane. I'm just gonna let us die. At this point, there's nothing I can do about it. We're just gonna die and that's it. Sure, open the door, I hear it knocking. Wait, what? We made it, we got rescued by the brave military. Hey! Hey! When else shed tears of joy when we saw those handsome uniforms covered in radioactive goo. Let's hope the end of our desperate survival. We can finally make a fresh start. Wow. I was not going to survive much longer. Wow. Wow. Yeah, I was not going to last much longer. Oh my God. I was going to die. But I did it. But do remember that's on easy, so I'll be doing another one of, I think it's called Fat Man next. Wow. But that's it for this one, guys. So, as always, if you like this video, please like, subscribe, give me suggestions, giveaway tips, comments, put in the comment section below, and I will see you all in the next episode.